We all had in our life a friend we know is addicted to porn. Either he always talks about it randomly, you're doing an activity and he starts talking about porn stars randomly, or he's skipping every meetups right before the time of the meetup, and he's probably going to go and fuck. Learn how you can help these types of friends. But before that, who am I? My name is Wesley, and my mission is to help young men, especially young entrepreneurs, with their porn addiction. My bigger mission right now, my purpose, is to help prevent 100 men from getting to suicidal thoughts because of porn addiction. These are my type of videos, and if that interests you, make sure you subscribe. Are you having problems feeling motivated to do tasks? While you're trying to fuck a girl, is your dick not even getting up? Are you having problem finding a girl in the first place? Do you feel like when you're waking up in the morning you have no energy and you just want to stay in the bed and sleep again? If that's your case, you might be interested by the first link down in the description. On that, let's continue with the video. To help a friend that is addicted by a porn addiction, you first have to identify what are the signs that he is addicted. So I'll give you some of the signs that will really help you. It's the most common, and this will help you judge the person to see if he's addicted. Because if you know he's addicted, it will be way easier for you to help him get away from that. Do you ever felt like he was neglecting the relationships? Maybe he's always alone, always staying in his room and not getting out, not doing activities with other people. Maybe that he's your partner right now, you're in a couple, and he's not taking care of you. He's always alone, and when you're trying to do and waste time together, he's preferring to be by himself and not spend time with you. Do you feel like you have a frequent feeling of guilt, shame, or even depression? Because porn addiction often leads to big depressions. And he's your friend, right? So you should know if you see on him a physical or mental health decline. That's a big sign of porn addiction, and you're the most well-placed person in his life to know if he's going down. Like you feel it when your friend or in a down moment, like he's not taking clearly, and you can, like, he doesn't even need to talk about it. You feel like you can feel what he's feeling. And when you have this feeling that he's going down right now, he's not in a good moment in his life, maybe in a depression right now, it could be due to porn addiction. So these are the bad signs, that he might be in this porn addiction. Now, imagine you have a friend and you recognize these signs in him and you ask him about it. You have to approach him with empathy. So first of all, express concern but not blame. You have to express to him that you're concerned about his situation, but don't blame him and say to him, oh, it's your fault, it's because you're this and you're that. The point is not to put pressure on him. You don't have to put pressure, you don't want, to put pressure on him. You want to help him get away from that. So just express to him that you're concerned because he's doing like less well than what he was doing before. So for example, if before every Saturday he was going and playing basketball with you guys, and now he's kind of not going anymore, you just express this concern with him. You say, hey, I feel like you have less energy now, you're not even coming, or when you're coming you're just like sitting down and not even playing really. Do you have anything going bad in your life right now? And just like do a little check-in with him just to see if everything is good. And if you recognize one of the signs that I just mentioned, maybe that it's because he's in a porn addiction, but he doesn't even know that it's because of that. So if you're this friend and you can help him see that, oh, it's because of porn addiction and that's the way to quit, you can help your friend get better, and in your heart you will feel like a better person because you just helped someone, right? If he starts to talk with you about this, you have to listen to him in a non-judgmental listening. So you don't judge him. You don't say, oh yeah, why he's telling me all about this, right? You're kind of validating his feeling. You're saying, oh yeah, I understand, and you let him talk. You're not asking him this so you can talk with him. You first let him talk all he wants to talk about it, and you just like give nods and yes, and you have to do active listening. You're really listening to what he's saying and asking questions when it's the right time. It's not you that he's talking right now. He's the one who is talking. You are listening. And that's an important point. Oftentimes, people try to help other people with their porn addiction, but what they do is they start to kind of argue with the person. Like, for example, someone that is not addicted, talking with someone that is addicted, it's really hard. Usually, because people that are not addicted don't understand why people can keep on getting addicted. So in his mind, it starts really bad. He's like, what the fuck? Is he stupid or something? So he starts the conversation with this type of mind, trying to help his friend. So it will probably not help his friend. But if you do active listening, you understand what he's saying, and you're just asking him questions, and at the end of it all, like you feel like he can't talk anymore. Now it's your time to add something and maybe show him a solution. Hey, that's maybe what's causing you this problem. Like, you have less energy, as I said, and everything. Maybe it's because of your porn addiction. And now you can start offering him solution. And the first solution is to offer support. You can be his support because maybe you did research on that topic and you're kind of knowledgeable in that topic. So you can help him get way better and start his recovery journey. And how are you supporting him? Maybe that when he talked about you, you're kind of close, right? You're friends, and maybe he's even your best friend. Maybe he tells you that, hey, every day I feel like right before going to bed, I go and fap. You could say to him, okay, right before going to bed, before you go and fap, just call me and we will talk together, and we will do this every time that you want to go and fap. This could be a solution. So every time he wants to go and fap, he will call you, and when he calls you, you say things to him so that he don't fap. And by doing this a lot, you're kind of helping him replacing things. And maybe that on your side you're doing research for porn addiction, so you can even tell him the research that you did. Oh, I saw that it brings this and this, and a good way to quit is doing this. Have you tried that? And you're kind of helping him and supporting him in this journey, which is really hard when you're doing it alone. Also, you can help him get in touch with a professional. And on that, I'll continue. For example, you right now who is watching this video, you might have this friend who is addicted to porn. And this friend might not know me, for example, this channel and my videos, but you know me because you're watching these type of videos. So because you have this knowledge, maybe you're even watching this even if you don't have the porn addiction, but you know that in your family or in your friends, your close circle, you have this person, this specific person that is addicted. And in a good way, you want to know more about this subject to help him. But a good way also to help him is to directly refer him to me, for example, in this type of context. So either you send him the video, or because you know me, because I'm making a lot of videos, you can say to him, hey, I know someone that can help you, because I can help him directly. And that's the next point I want to mention. Encouraging professional help is way better than trying all by yourself to help him. Helping him by yourself is like the free wish way, and you can try. Some people, it's really effective, but if you want the faster way and the safest way, doing it with a professional or someone like me who did a lot of research on that topic and everything is way easier and way safer and also way faster. Someone that went through the journey that your friend right now is going through or is starting to go through is well placed to know everything that this person needs in order for him to succeed. So for example, if right now it's been like a week and he have this type of question in his mind, usually we'll have to, for example, go on the internet and search online, maybe waste 1 hour to 2 hours of his time just watching random videos on YouTube to find the answer to the question that he's asking himself. But if he asks a professional, or for example he asks me, I can answer directly his question within like 2 minutes, because I probably already asked myself this same question when I was on my journey, or because right now I did a lot of research, I have a lot of knowledge, I have the answer to his question. So he's not wasting these 2 hours, he will have an answer directly with his question. And if his question is answered and you have another follow-up question, I will also be there just waiting for his next question. Whereas if you're on internet, a lot of the time you search for your answer on YouTube, and while looking at the video, it doesn't even answer your first question, and you already have 2 other questions that just came from this video because you learned new things and it brought you other questions. So now you have 3 unanswered questions, and now you have to search even more. And it's what happens a lot of the time. So yes, it's free, but you're wasting a lot of the time. And I'm someone that value times a lot. Like, time is really important, and you don't have unlimited time in your life. Your time is limited. So I'm trying to save as much as I can. And I always found that paying for getting it faster with someone that knows what he's doing and he's serious about it, like he has a good vibe and everything, is way better than trying to find everything on my own. But on my journey, I didn't find someone that was really on his thing and knew what I wanted to know and everything. So that's why I didn't pay for any professional or anything. And I tried to become that person that I needed when I was on that journey. So imagine having this type of person right now with you, trying to get you finally free from your porn addiction so you can start living your real life. That's what I'm trying to accomplish, and that's why I'm so excited to try and like meet new people and everything, because I'm acting in the way that I would have wanted someone to act with me when I was on this journey. And this is really powerful. If you think about it, a professional is just doing his work. He's just seeing a random person and just trying to help him. Me, I see myself in you when I was at that time in my life. So I can help you really get the great result that you want in a faster time than any professional, because I know how I got out of this, and I know the personal struggle that it needed and everything, and I'm going to really push you way further than you can even imagine. Finally, if you want to really help your friend, you have to also set your boundaries. Helping your friend may be difficult, but you don't have to get too involved in all of this. I say that because sometimes there is, maybe you're one of these type of person which are really empathic. You will really put yourself at his place and kind of feel what he's feeling as of emotions and everything. And this can really have a big impact on your life. You may start to get depressed because your friend is depressed and things like that. And it's cool for you to want to help your friends, but helping your friends until you are the one who needs help now is not a good thing to do. So prioritize your self-care. Self-care is really important. You have to take care of yourself before taking care of someone else. So don't forget that you're someone that is living right now and you're important. Your friends may be important also. You want to really help him, but don't forget yourself. Because if you're dead, nobody's going to help him anymore, right? Also recognize your limits. You can't do the work for him. You can only help him and support him in his journey. That's the same way when someone is in a depression. When someone is in a depression, you can't get him free from that depression. You can only help him make the right choices to get out of this depression. But the depression is a fight that you have to do with your own mind. If, for example, my friend right now is in a depression, I can't say things to him that will make him change his mind and that, oh, he's no longer in a depression. No, he's in a depression. I can only give him advice that he can do, and if he does this, I know that he will get free from that depression, but he has to do it, and I can't do the steps for him. So you can only give him advice, give him support, If he wants to cry or anything, you can give him a shoulder and tap on the back, and I don't know, anything that he needs as an emotional support, but you can do the action for him. He has to do the work for himself. So know your limits. And as I said, protect your emotional space. You don't have to get too involved with all of this. You have to protect your mind also, and don't get depression because your friend have depression. Keep yourself safe and help him get away from all of this. On that, take care of yourself. Mwah.